welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box, and happy Father's Day. We have a Father's Day finish. I finished the finishing touches this afternoon, so I was able to give it to him. Let's just chat about this fancy fellow. So this is the bad guy known as Rocksteady from the Ninja Turtles from the 1987 incarnation of the cartoon. He is a mutated rhinoceros. He has teeth. I used beads and felt for his eyes. Got some gnarly little eyebrows. Found these fun little beads and used them as grenades. These beads make perfect little bullets. Chest belt here. All the way around. Oh, don't drop that. That'd be nice. To his machete here that's attached to his back. He's got his little pockets on his cargo pants, his little belt, his arm, his hands, his feet. He looks pretty darn good. He was a lot of work though. This guy was definitely a lot of work, but it was worth it. My husband's very excited. And yeah, very challenging with all the bead work. I had to go find my bead needle, and that took a good 5 minutes. Good thing it was right where I thought it was, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but whew, I don't use that needle very often, and I really needed it for these ones especially. I didn't have any other needles that could go through them. Anyways, made them with 4-weight, mostly loops and threads from Michaels, and yeah, I'm quite pleased with the overall look. I should do up a video with him and the rest of the Ninja Turtles that I've been working on and off for the last couple years, and yeah, I'm super excited about him. Not too crazy about that, but I think it's livable. Okay, well, I've been working on this one on and off on the side of everything, so that I just split this one out for a quick little bit while we chat. I'm really happy with how he turned out. He was very challenging because the original uploader speaks Spanish and I don't, so I had to fight the translation. There's a couple times where it translated things just really weird, and not like crazy weird, not hard enough that I wasn't able to figure it out eventually, but a couple times I was a little confused. But I mean, I've spent a lot of my life confused, don't I? Oops. That didn't work out very well, now did it? 1, 2, and 3. Good old Slippy Stitchy. So I do have a couple things coming up soon. New projects, because, you know, finishing stuff off, I have to have new projects, right? Wouldn't want to take a break. That would not be what I want to do. I have a couple amigurumis coming up. Magic wand and a snake. I was checking into the colors today, asking questions of what would be the desired colors. I would like to make a net for the crazy amount of stuffed animals we have in this house. Three. I have quite a bit of Pentex, so I'm thinking that might work really well for the net. Maybe mix a little bit of regular acrylic with it just for looks. Make something interesting. The Pentex does not have the best feel, that's for sure. And it is used mostly for like slippers or bottom slippers. We have pink, white, and some black, and lots of it. Not sure why I have so much, but I do. So this might be a good opportunity for me to use it and still have a very useful project out of it. Sorry, I couldn't think of a word. 2 and 3. Yeah, I think this project is going to turn out really pretty. I really like the colors. I love this cotton. You can't tell. Can you tell that there's a slight color difference? I think that's going to be okay because once we get into our first color change, it's going to be not so out of the ordinary, but I think the pink to the green is quite a step, so that should be okay. I wanted bright. I wanted something very summery. This is summer to me, these colors. A little bit of spring, but really I feel summery. Two and three. One, two, and three. 1, 2, 3. Really good at counting. I was watching a reel today about somebody talking about if you're interested in getting into crochet, and I found it very funny. Mostly it was about, can you count? Are you sure you can count? How about you count the same thing over and over and get a different number every time? Do you think you know math? I found it made me laugh because it's so very appropriate if you crochet. You can count that thing over and over and still get different numbers every time. So sometimes I just go back a whole row. I'm just like, forget it. Start over. Pretend that never happened. Just redo the level. Yeah, I'll definitely have to get more Twister. I really like it. I wasn't sure if I liked it as much as I like Dahlia, because it is already twisted together. And Dahlia is 4 very separate fibers, threads, where this is very round. You can see, if you are able to look close as I can, without the camera there, that they are actually called Twister because they've twisted the 4 into 1 thread, 1 yarn, 1 column, whatever you want to call it. Just don't call it late for dinner, haha, as my grandmother used to always tell me. 2 and 3. Two, 3. And this is coming together pretty well, I hope. I did try it on briefly because I'm weird like that. I barely got a yoke on it, and I'm all like, yeah, put it on. Let's see how this fits. So far, the neckline's pretty good. I feel like it's going to stretch out a little bit wider once it starts getting a lot more weight to it. And I'm kind of liking that idea. I'm probably going to just do a row of single crochet around it just to neaten it up. Because I don't want it going up too high on my neck. That'll be very uncomfortable, especially during hot season. I'd like my neck exposed. You never know, you might meet a vampire or a very friendly mosquito. I'm leaning more towards the mosquitoes. They really like me. But I don't know, I feel things touching my neck, especially during the summer months, really very irritating. Like there are t-shirts that I have that I just can never seem to wear because they're always touching the front of my neck. If they're a bit loose and don't really touch it, then it's not so bad. But if it's always like rubbing on my neck, I find it very irritating and I end up with a flare-up of eczema. So that's never fun. So I'm hoping with some finer materials than most clothes you buy off the rack, I can finally be a little more comfortable, less likely to get flare-ups so badly. Where I'm scratching till I bleed. Oh man. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So we just passed the beginning. This blue one is sitting right where we started our row. And we still got a little bit of green. Yellows are going to start showing up soon. That'll be fun. I think that's going to be really pretty. I love the color changes that Hobbii does in their stuff where they have the gradual changes. So that just means that 1 out of 4 of the threads might be yellow, and then 2, and then 3, and then all of a sudden 4 of that color. And it's very slow and very gradual, so I don't like to cut them and try to color control it. I want it to do that. I want to find patterns that complement that rather than demand that they have color changes at certain points, like very obvious big rows and stuff. Two and 3. And this is looking so good. I know I keep on saying that, but I'm trying to talk myself into feeling confident. Like I know I can crochet, and I've gotten a lot better than I was. Lots of growth, lots of learning, lots of practice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, I'm proud of Rocksteady. I think he's one of the best ones I've made in quite a while. Since Christmas. No, the ones I made for my son's birthday. I made quite a few really nice ones. And the Pokemon that I just made were not bad. I just feel they could have been better because there was a lot of finagling I had to do that makes me feel a little less confident. Like Pikachu's tail. Did I tell you about that? Oh. First, I made the tail in the wrong color. The one part's supposed to be brown, not black. And I put the tail on upside down twice. And yeah, it was just, one thing after another. But it's done, and he has gone to his new home, so that makes me very, very happy. Anyhow, I'm going to say thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box and for hanging out and watching me count to 3 repeatedly as I make this gorgeous circular poncho. Thanks for joining me here. Have a great day. Bye.